let's look at the various tools or equipment that you can use to apply the SEM Sure Coat or the SEM Color Coat. Now when using the SEM Sure Coat, some people like just to dab a little bit of color on. So they use these, and they're actually called Just-A-Dabs. They come in a package of 12, and you can pinpoint your color exactly where you want to put it. Going on to the next step would be using a foam brush. And we have these in various sizes, and we also have foam rollers in various sizes, and that can be used with the Sure Coat also. Another old-time tool that some people like to use that really minimizes how much paint you spray and how much you use, this is called a mouth atomizer. You actually put one end into the paint and the other end you blow through, and it'll actually color what you want to color. Now moving to the next step, to be even mobile all the time, some people like to use these pre-valves. You put the paint into this glass jar and it turns it into like an aerosol. Now going to the next step are these spray tool power packs. These have a little more oomph than the pre-valves do, so they'll atomize your paint just a little bit better. You can replace these cans as you use them up, and you just keep putting the paint in and using the bottles over and over. All right. Now getting into the more professional end, you're going to want to use an airbrush. It's very important that you can do good quality work when you're spraying with an airbrush, and we actually supply two of them. First one is this little one that comes in this economical case here. It's our economical Badger airbrush. All right. Now it has two jars. This is a 2-ounce jar, and there's a 3/4-ounce jar in there. Now moving to the next level, a little more control with this professional Badger airbrush. Either one will do good vinyl and leather repair work for you. Now they're both going to need a hose. And by the way, this one comes with these siphon jars. You put your paint in here, has a special siphon top on. You push it onto the airbrush and you're going to spray away. So for both of them though, we need a hose that we can hook to our power supply. So this is the hose that supplies for either of the airbrushes that I just showed you, and there's a special regulator top on here. And when people just start, they like to use these power cans. We have a large size and a small size. And what you do is you take this white top off, put the regulator on there, and hook the other end to your airbrush, and now you have a power source so you can spray. That's really being mobile, isn't it? Now, you don't want to keep spending money on cans if you can avoid it. So the next step would be to get a little compressor. Now this is supplied by Badger. Again, this is a continuous running compressor for your airbrush. It's just for the airbrush. That's all this compressor is for. Now it's continuous running and it's economical. Now going to the next step, a little more expensive, but gives you more control. It only runs when you're using the airbrush, has a pressure regulator on it and a moisture trap, so just a little better grade of airbrush compressor. So between one of those two, you're going to be fine for a long, long time. Now, to do professional work, you only need two spray tools. The airbrush I showed you, and this Hvlp gun. This is fantastic, and I'm sure you've seen other demonstrations of this in some of our other videos, so I don't have to tell you too much about it. But now with the new regulations, this actually has a throwaway insert in here, and it looks like this, right? It's in there. When you're done, you can pitch it, or you can save your color. To meet new government regulations, you need to go with a smaller cup or insert for the cup. And we do have these on hand. Now if you're a new person just getting into business, regulations actually say that you're supposed to start using this when you start spraying outside. So we do have both for you and can supply them, of course. Now this gun goes with this turbine system. So that's all you have to carry with you. Very convenient, and it comes with the hose. When you buy it from us in the beginning, we will give you a supply of these inserts. So that's all the painting application tools you need.